Okay, so a tool with this kind of shape is called a veiner, V-E-I-N-E-R. Here's kind of another one here. And they're sort of used for, they get that name because a lot of artists will use them to get kind of vein-like patterns or vein-like textures to the veins of leaves or to stems to kind of give a nice botanical texture to them. Again, this has a certain look to it if you kind of go straight down. You know, I probably need to case this leather a little bit better. See, this is kind of an example of what happens if your leather is not well cased. I'm going to put a little bit more moisture in here, let it soak in. Let's try again, another kind of single action hit here. Okay, yeah, there we go. So, you know, again, this isn't really a design that you use on its own. It's something you use more for texturizing. So we can kind of use these kind of, again, straight up and down and maybe do them in series, kind of next to one another. You know, so you can imagine maybe doing a border or maybe a pattern that way by doing several repeated, you know, stampings like that. But again, remember, if you angle the tool, you can texture sort of large areas in kind of interesting ways. So now I kind of have the tool sort of angled. You know, it's no longer straight up and down. And I'm going to kind of do overlapping strokes here. You can see I'm kind of starting to get a neat texture here. And so if I had let's say a kind of a leaf-shaped design here, I mean, I don't know, I can just maybe scribe it out really quickly. Imagine I was kind of doing maybe the kind of shape of some sort of leaf that was like this. The reason this gets the name as the veiner is a lot of artists will kind of place that kind of right here where the vein goes and kind of give it sort of a, you know, kind of a look like that, right? Real simple little tap. But when it's incorporated in kind of a larger design, like a leaf, you can see how it might get that name as being the veiner stamp.